Okay, Carlie, let's take a look at your backstroke and breaststroke. First thing I want to say is, again, going back here, great shooters. Okay, good streamline. Okay, like the breakout. Now, see, this is when you really see that hand going in fingertips first, just to blow that up for you. So again, you see how you're going fingertips like down, where you should be straight arm with going in pinky first. I like the way the kick is there. I could argue you're dropping it just a little bit, and that kick should be up a little bit more. So again, the kick is down here a little bit more. Would like to see that kick more at this surface right here. Again, fingertips first, but right here, I think because of the way you're entering, you slip in a little bit. You start your catch right about here. I'd like to start your catch a little bit earlier, and to me this looks a little bit deep. So what I'd like to see is maybe more of that arm like right in here a little bit more, versus again kind of having it a little bit deep. Above water, we'll see more coming back, but I still think you're going to see a little bit of an overreach towards the center line. Good shooter. Good streamline. Now we'll watch the other arm. Again, this arm is not as deep. Remember on your other one, you're catching right here. Maybe I could argue a little bit shallow at this point, where this hand is right up near the surface. But again, you had kind of a fingertip to wall going back here. See how this hand's shallow and the other one's deep? So now this is when we really see the contrast. And remember how I always say you kind of list to the one side more? Now I'm seeing it. So look at how deep this arm is here. And then the other hand shallow here. So here your hand's above the elbow. So again, we want to get that arm more, I'm going to clear this, the arm more boom, fingertips to walls. Okay, this side the kick looks up a little more, but on top, this is what I want to see. Okay, this arm, see how we're just crossing the center line here a little bit? We've talked about this. I would like that arm to be entering more in line. I think you and Kristen corrected some of that. And then let's go with the other arm. Again, to me this arm tends to go a little bit wide on the recovery. So I'm saying you're out here when in theory, again, I'd like you to have more in line with your shoulder. You get there. But again, at the last little bit, we cross over on both of them. So you're going wide to what I call it a little bit of a crossover. So again, seeing this on the crossover, that hand is crossing over the center line. Ideally, we'd like to have it in line with the shoulder here. Okay, that line might not be real accurate, but I think you get the idea. Okay, going straight into breaststroke. Maybe let that head go a little bit more. You're kind of looking forward a little bit. Okay, this is where we talk a little bit vertical, but I actually kind of like it. Elbows just slightly deep. Just slightly deep here. Like to have those a little bit more streamlined and out in front. Okay, doing a lot of good things here again. Could maybe argue draw a little quicker. The heel draw is kind of slow. So we're drawing those heels up slow. Try to quick draw, quick fire. Again, you're doing a lot of good things here. One dolphin, good pull out. I could argue that head just kind of starts creeping up just a little bit. Not bad. Stretching for the surface. Good ankle flexion. Maybe finish that kick harder. See how we're a little soft here on that kick. Just finish it with a foot snap. Up top. I think this is when we see sometimes where I see some of your tightness. Like look on your stretch right here. We never quite get what I'd call super straight on both arms. The one side I think where the shoulder bothers you, I think a little bit more. We tend to always have kind of what I call that elbow bend. So again, trying to get more stretch here. again, trying to think, going backwards here, that we could get from here. I'm going to let it go real time. Try to draw a little bit quicker, maybe heels up to the butt a little bit more, and then quick fire. Pull a couple kicks back here. Let it go real time. Again, quick draw, quick fire, try to finish that kick. It seems like it squeezes a little bit together at the end. Try to finish it. I could also argue, it seems like your toes are kind of pointing down when you finish. Right here. Again, would like to get those toes pointing more towards the end of the wall so I see the bottom of your feet. Okay, a lot of good stuff there, Darkstar, but let's talk about this at practice today. Okay, good work.